do, Nola. Mr. McCord took Rebecca to see a house somewhere in the Indian Lakes area. And that was hours ago. Now, they should have been back by now, or I just don't know what to do. I haven't heard a word.
Did Mr. McCord take his car?
Yes, he did, and the weather is getting much worse. I can't help it, Anthony.
He doesn't have change or snow tires on that, does he?
Oh, dear. Well, I'm afraid I don't know.
I told him. Listen, it's a long ride up there, and in this kind of weather, they're going to have to drive slow. So
Mrs.
probably just going
Renfield,
to be a little late getting back.
Where did they go exactly? Where did they go?
That's just it. I'm afraid I don't know. He didn't tell me.
Well, listen, why don't we all just sit down and wait? Give him a chance to get back.
Wait a minute. Mrs. Renfield, is this Rebecca's idea, this whole...
Yes, it was.
Oh, I thought so.
Well, she said she'd seen this house for sale. And if it was acceptable, she would move out, leaving you and Mr. McCord here in peace.
She said that? Now I know it's a trick.
Well, I tend to agree with you, Nola. I'm afraid I was suspicious of her motives from the start. But Mr. McCord, he was so anxious to get her out of this house and to please you. I'm afraid, my dear, he wasn't thinking very clearly when he decided to take her there.
Told you.
I think we better get up there right now.
Up where? Mrs. Renfield just said she doesn't know where they went. Come on, in this kind of weather, we could go right past them if they're coming on the way back. We never even see them in the snow. Listen, let's just wait a while, give them a chance to make it, then we'll decide what to do.
How much longer are we going to wait?
Until it's long enough.
But I think it's been long enough already. I don't like the sound of this at all.
Will you relax, please? Now, I bet you anything they're on their way back right now.
Well?
Nothing. I don't know what's wrong with the damn thing.
Well, you knew you wouldn't be able to fix it, so why be depressed?
Well, I just don't like being incapable.
Well, you shine in other areas. We'll just have to resign ourselves to a little wait, won't we?
I don't see what else we can do.
Oh, I thought so. Look at you, you're soaked through. Look, I saw some old blankets in the kitchen. Now, why don't you get out of these clothes and at least dry off? You'll end up by catching pneumonia if you go on wearing them.
My clothes will dry eventually, thank you.
Yes, I know, but not until they've made you sick. Please take them off. Look, I'll make a fire while you're changing, and then you can dry them off in front of it.
I'll be fine, thank you.
Oh, Quentin, why do you have to be so stubborn? I mean, look at you. You're shivering with the cold. Please.
All right. All right, where did you say those blankets were?
They're in the kitchen on the counter, right through there. Go on.
Look, I just found this in Rebecca's room.
What is it?
Well, it's the advertisement for the house that they've gone to look at. Oh. The directions are already included in the ad. Oh. Now, I am quite sure that this is the house she was talking about.
Can I take a look at it?
Yes, of course.
There's no phone over there.
Oh, you know, it's really getting late. I mean, they should have been back by now.
But just hang on. They might have stopped for dinner or something.
No, I don't think he'd want to spend any more time with her than he has to.
Mrs. Renfield, do you know if a real estate person went up there to show him the house with him?
Yes, I believe so.
Well, listen, let me call the agency here and find out who it was, and you know, maybe if their car stalled or anything, they can get a ride back with that guy, and they know.
Good.
That is, if they got there in the first place.
Come on.
Oh, please don't. Don't. I can't bear it. Mr. McCord should be in some dreadful accident.
Mrs. Renfield, please, come on. Don't get upset, all right?
Oh, Tony.
Look, if he'd been in an accident or something, the Highway Patrol would have spotted it and called by now, right?
Believe me, I do want to think that.
Well, if it'll make you feel better, I'll call them and find out if they've heard anything.
Yes, I think you should do that.
Yes, I think that's what you should do, too.
Well, then I will.
Thank you.
Oh.
No, darling.
What are you doing?
Oh, just trying to make us as comfortable as possible. While you were changing, I took the last 2 blankets. And, look what else I found. Something to keep us warm inside.
No, thank you, Rebecca. I don't care for any brandy.
Quentin, why are you being so foolish? You got soaked through to the skin, and if you're not careful, you're going to get sick. I'm only thinking of your welfare.
Please, Rebecca, don't concern yourself with my welfare.
Oh, how can I help it? I mean, I can't help but feel responsible for getting us into this predicament.
You are responsible.
I know, I just admitted it. But I don't want to be the cause of your getting seriously ill. Oh, now, come on, please. Come and sit over there by the fire and have some brandy with me. It'll warm you up.
You just leave me alone.
It won't do either of us any good if you freeze to death. And since we're going to be here for a while, you... All right. That's the way you want it. It's your health. Quinton, please.
It's not like there's anyone home at the real estate office.
Well, it is after office hours, you know.
Well, at least I called the highway patrol. They said they haven't heard anything yet, but they'd keep an eye out.
No, no, I don't like this at all. Now, Anthony, where is this Indian Lakes area anyway?
It's way up north in ski country.
Well, is it very far away?
Yeah, it's a good long ways up there, but it's not impossible. I've been up there lots of times.
You want to go up there again?
What, now in this weather?
But it's getting so late. I mean, they should have been back by now, and I know that you can find this place. I know you could if you tried.
An appeal to the male ego, huh?
Whatever it takes.
If it'll make you two feel better and you get off my back, yes, I'll go.
Anthony, please, we'd be very grateful if you would.
Okay, Miss Renfield. Look, you stay here and take care of Miss...
No, I'm going with you. I don't want any arguments.
Nola, I'm going to have to drive fast
No,
again.
I would go
don't want you in
crazy
the car.
waiting 3 to 4 hours for any news. I'd just go crazy to see if he was all right.
Let's go. Hey, wait a minute. We got to go get the baby and bring her over.
No, we're going to leave her at Mom's, but Mrs. Renfield, call Mom and tell her what's going on.
Yes, of course.
Listen, just tell her we went for a ride, okay? I don't want to get Mom oriented.
Don't worry, I will be very careful.
Okay.
And Anthony, you be very careful, too.
Yeah, I will, Miss Renfield.
Good luck.
Thanks. We're going to need it.
So if you gotta get there, you better take County Highway Q and work your way around from that side. Drive carefully.
Thanks, officer.
Well, now what?
There's a snow slide up ahead. We got to go all the way back down, up the back road, and around the base.
Well, do you know that way?
Yeah, but not lots of times.
It's going to take a lot longer?
A lot longer.
Oh, terrific.
Well, at least we know they won't be coming down this way, so if they're coming back at all, we'll go past them on the road on the way up. Just hope they're not stuck. With it snowing like this and the temperature dropping, no one finds them.